Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Up and Up podcast.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello, everyone.
going?
My name is Christian.
I'm Kenneth.
Andy?
There's only three of us today.
Yeah, there's only three of us today. I know we were just off camera, and Kenneth wanted to bring something up, so let's just jump right into it.
Oh, already?
What do you got for us?
Bro, the other day, not the other day, a couple weeks ago, it was 2 or 3 weeks ago, my girlfriend was sleeping over at my house, and then it was hot. It was like hot, and it was like 80, 90, not 90, but 80 degrees inside the house because my parents like to turn on the heater. And then my girlfriend was sleeping over, and then we had the windows open because it was a windy night that night. And then what is it called? My girlfriend woke up. I know this because she told me in the morning. She woke up, and then she woke up around 3 because she heard someone calling her name outside the window. So I was like, "What do you mean you heard someone calling your name?" And she's like, "Yeah, I woke up because she's a light sleeper." So she said she woke up because she heard someone calling her name out the window. It sounded like a kid. It sounded like a kid, and she was they were calling for her. I don't know. I was calling for her, and she said she got scared. I told her, "Why didn't you wake me up?" She's like, "I don't know. You were asleep. I didn't want to bother you." I was like, oh
You
my.
sound just like her.
I guess that's a good.
No, like the impression of her.
I guess that's a good thing to start off of because I guess topic for today is gonna be paranormal with
Yeah.
Kenneth's story. So yeah, that's good. You got could continue on, man.
Yeah, no, that's it. It's like she just heard something. She heard a kid's voice, and then calling. I don't know. She said they were calling her auntie.
That's kind of
But-
strange.
Wait,
Right?
you know what's crazy though?
She's the only child,
Oh man.
and she said it sounded like one of our cousins, like the kid, one of the kids. And I was like, who did it sound like? She's like, I don't know. I was like, what the hell?
Have you been hearing things in the attic lately?
Mm.
Like in the middle of the night, you just hear
Oh.
like the creaking on the ceiling and
Yeah.
everything. That's like, I don't know. Ever since my dad went to go up in the attic to check, we have this leak. So ever since my dad started going up there,
You guys been hearing strange?
yeah,
things
we've been
happening?
hearing strange things. Like he's not up there. Yeah, it's just crazy.
Yeah, I used to hear someone banging on my window every night before I go to sleep.
I remember you telling me this.
Yeah, it's like it'll be like 2 in the morning, and then I'll hear like banging on my window, and then I'll check for some reason. I don't know why I check, but yeah, I just check, and then there'll be nobody there, and there'll be scratching on my windows, and then I'll check, and then it's like, oh, I don't know what makes that noise. Because this one morning, I heard a big like it's like a thump on my window, and then it sounded like someone hit it.
You said in the morning.
Yeah, in the
Could
morning.
it be like a bird just hitting it?
No, I checked. No, yeah, I don't know. Okay, well, maybe it flew off. Maybe it might be. That's what I thought too. That's what I thought too.
I mean, we used to have birds hitting our window back then.
what?
Birds hitting
our
our
window?
window? Yeah, you don't remember? I remember waking up to birds hitting the window when we had the bunk beds.
I don't remember that.
No, it wasn't that the room where we shared.
Oh, did I tell you guys about the story about the knock?
No.
No. Oh wait, I know about it.
The knock. Oh, so this one day, me and my girlfriend came from what's it called, house sitting.
It wasn't you guys knocking, huh?
No, I wasn't. That's not. No, it was not us knocking. It was we came home. At that time, Tommy was living with us, so I came home because I knew he was gonna go out, and then me and my girlfriend came home, and then so our front door has a screen door. It's like a gate, and then when we got in, I was like, okay, since we were house sitting and there were dogs, we will go wash our hands. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go wash my hands, and then I told her to lock the door, and then she locked the door, and then all of a sudden we heard 3 knocks.
At the door?
Yeah, we heard 3 knocks at the door, and then I was like, hey, can you open the door? And then there was like a 10-second pause, and she was like, which door? And I was like, what do you mean which door? And then
Strange.
yeah, and then I was thinking, oh, it didn't sound like the screen door. It sounded like our actual door. And then I was just like questioning her because I was so confused. And then she was like,
How long ago was this?
that was like 2 years ago.
Oh,
And then I was like, did it come from the front door? And she's like, no, it didn't come from the front door. It came from the garage door because our door is on this side, and then our garage door is on that side, so they adjacent.
yeah.
Yeah, they're adjacent to each other, and it's. I was like, "What do you?" She was like, "Which door?" And I was like, "I don't know, the front door." She's like, "It didn't come from the front door. It came from the garage." And I was like, "What do you mean it came from the garage? Nobody's in the garage." And then I was like, "Oh, it might be Tommy, because he has. I fear he hasn't left yet." And then I checked the garage door, and then both locks were locked. And I was like, huh, that's strange. And then I was like, okay, I'm a chicken. I was so scared, so I went into this guy's room.
Yeah, I remember this.
I went to this guy's room, and
He was home too.
he was home. Him and Justin was home. And then I was like, hey, can you come with me? Because we just heard a knock, and we don't know where it came from. Well, we do know where it came from. It sounded like the garage.
I was mid game, and then you got Justin.
And then he was in mid game playing Overwatch for some reason. His ass. They're not gonna sponsor us now. But then yeah, and then we called. I asked him. He said I'm busy. I'm in the game, and I asked my other cousin Justin, and Justin's like me. We're both chickens. And then he came, and then I was like, I opened the garage. Nobody was there. That's about it.
It was kind of creepy.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. Do you think there would be something explainable for that though? Like,
I think so, but
probably like different pressures inside the garage in the house. Nah, maybe not.
nah, I don't think mouse and rats can do that either. I don't think we have mouse and rats because I haven't seen any.
Nope.
And then you were just talking about something too. I know before we even got on the on air, we were talking about like some of our experiences and what we were gonna talk about today. Andy mentioned something that happened to him yesterday.
Yeah. So it was just I don't know. It started since my dad checked the attic. So we've been hearing a lot of
When did you guys get the house? Like what?
Like 10 years ago.
10 years ago. It was a brand new built house, and it's just superstition at this point. But I went to the restroom at 1 a.m. I have a bad bladder, so I'm always waking up. And I turn on the lights to use the restroom, and then it shuts off. But it's not like a flick off. It was like it dimmed away and then shut off, right?
Yeah, because our house, most of our light switch has a dimmer.
Yeah, but not our bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, our bathroom doesn't have a dimmer.
Was it windy that night? Because it might just be the wind messing with the electrical.
I don't think
Because you always have your window open.
No,
I
it
know
was in the
sometimes- I
bathroom.
know sometimes before lights die too, even if they don't flicker, sometimes they just slowly die out as well.
No, our bathroom lights are like good.
Brand new.
Yeah. And I turn around, and when I turn around, the light turned back on. Yeah, it was like
Strange.
perfectly timed. So I turned around, the light switch was still up, and the lights turned back on. And then, you know that feeling when you could feel something and your heart just drops?
Yeah.
Or like it's just when you're scared.
Felt like a presence or something.
Yeah, when you're just scared or whatever. I don't really get scared, but
You
sometimes
said it was the
I get
bathroom,
that
right?
feeling.
Is it the
Yeah.
main, like
Yeah.
the one in the hallway that
Yeah.
everyone uses? You know, I don't really like that bathroom because have you guys heard how like I guess like the supernatural uses mirrors as a gateway and stuff?
Yeah. So
That's
I-
the one
there's
thing
still-
I don't really like about that bathroom. Your guys'
Yeah.
bathroom has a big
So here's the thing. It was late at night, so it happened twice. So at the same time. So I turned around, and then lights turned back on, and then I continued using the restroom. And then when I flushed, I went to go wash my hands. And right now our we have two sinks. The far left one next to the toilet, it's not on right now. The water's off. So I had to go all the way to the one on the right.
the one that's farther away
Yeah,
from
yeah.
the door.
And then as I scoot over there, and I turn on the water, the light shut off again. Like it dims away, and you know those
Oh, that's happened to me tonight.
you know those horror movies where they see a reflection of themselves, but it's not like reflecting them.
Yeah,
It's like a whole
like,
separate
it's like a
person.
whole separate.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
I was hoping that was not gonna happen to me. It didn't happen to me, of course, but
that's the one thing you were dreading, huh?
yeah, I was like, please don't like just start smiling at me as I'm about to walk out.
That's a straight up horror movie.
Yeah,
I hate that restroom because when you open the door, it looks straight to the hallway.
Yeah, it looks straight into
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
don't turn on the light, you see a
Yeah.
dark hallway.
yeah.
But you said you heard, not heard, you seen, or something happened to you a couple nights ago.
Yeah, it's not this last couple of nights. Yeah, something did happen to me. If you guys didn't know, in the last paranormal thingy, I was video. I said I guess I'm more prone to paranormal things happening to me. And 2 weeks ago, while I was at work, yeah, let's just start off like this. 2 weeks ago, I was at work. I work with aircrafts, and my leads told me to go outside and check on an aircraft, and it was maybe around like 9 o'clock, right before we were about to leave work. And
What was it? This happened at work.
yeah, this happened at work.
That's scary.
Mind you, people have passed away at my workplace. Yeah, and I want to go check on an aircraft. It was like 9 o'clock at night, like almost 9:30, like maybe an hour. Oops. I
Hold up.
guess we're gonna have to put in a
Technical
filler, huh?
difficulties.
Technical difficulties.
Sorry, our camera keeps dying because they can only record 4 gigs at a time.
Yeah. If you guys got any, I'll keep this the audio in. But if you guys got any suggestions for better cameras or DSLRs or video cameras, excuse me, that could record more than 10 minutes or 4 gigs before overheating or stopping the recording, please let us know. We need some more research into this.
Yeah, and we don't. We need money.
Yeah.
We need money also. So help, please donate. Whoever's watching this.
We'll start a Patreon. Nah. But yeah, in the, I guess at 9:30 ish, when I want to go check on the aircraft, we still had other aircrafts coming in before we were gonna shut down for the night, and we had the military personnel walking around too. And while I was working on the aircraft or checking it out, right before I was leaving, I had to check the tires on the aircraft, and so obviously I had to go down and check the tires for like the tire pressures and stuff to make sure they were good. And out of the corner of my eye, I saw it looked like somebody walking towards me, like a very tall dude walking towards me. And I turned to look, and there was nothing. It was like a dark shadow in my corner of my eye I saw coming. I didn't see anything as soon as I turned and looked. So that was the first thing that I did see. It kind of scared me, but I just got my job done, got the night over with.
Were you alone?
Yeah, I was alone. It was, so we have different lines on like our base. So I was on the farthest line. So like the farthest, like I guess where we place the aircrafts, the farthest place away. So away from like the hangar and like our shack or our shop. So I was at the farthest line away where it was like complete darkness and everything like that. Mind you, we still had the lights from the hangar that still shined. So that's how I saw like,
The shadow.
yeah, the shadow. It looked like somebody was walking towards me. So I saw that. I didn't mind it at first. I was scared, but I just said, screw it. I'm going to get the job done. So on my way back home, that night I called my girlfriend. I was like, hey, I saw something while I was driving. Well, while I was driving, I called my girlfriend on speaker, and I was telling her, hey, I think I saw something at work, and I think I'm pretty sure I did see something, because when I came back home, for like the past 2 weeks now, I've been having nothing but nightmares, and I've been averaging maybe like 3 hours of sleep a night.
What kind of nightmare?
What kind of nightmares?
Reoccurring?
Same dream
Reoccurring?
or different dreams?
Some of them are recurring and some of them are different. But here and there, I will still see that black shadow at work and here at my house.
Oh, I think you should ask some of your coworkers, see if they seen the same thing.
Or it could just be like a personal thing.
Maybe, I don't know. But, I mean, I don't think my coworkers will
I had
anything.
I keep having a reoccurring dream where you guys know The Grudge. Yes.
Yeah.
So
Who doesn't?
our 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 old house. I'll dream about our old house, and then it's me getting inside the car, but it's just The Grudge, but she's floating, like just her head
Ooh,
is floating, and then like
What?
yeah, it's just her head.
kind of creepy.
Just her head, and she's floating around the car and wouldn't let me go in. Like it happened like 4 or 5 times already.
I think one of the dreams I did have this past week was in my dream. I believe it was me, my girlfriend, my siblings, her siblings, I guess our family, and some of our cousins. We were all having a party, and next thing you know, we were just enjoying ourselves. And next thing you know, I decided to use or go check up on a grandma that passed away on
Yeah.
on I guess your mom's side and my dad's side. Yeah, I want to go check up on her in my dream, and for some reason, it didn't seem like she was herself. And because she was, you know how before she passed away, she was kind of like bedridden, kind of.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm not sure if you guys were there when she passed away too.
I wasn't there. I was not.
Well, I was there and I saw everything. So this dream happened maybe like a couple years ago too, but for some reason, it might be the same, I guess, like shadow person that I saw that's causing the same dream again. But this dream came up again. But anyways, I saw my grandma inside the bed, and my family told me to give her a bath while the party was still going on because she hadn't taken a bath that
That's
day.
scary as that.
And um, when I got her in the bath, for some reason, she just kept on staring at me, like without blinking, no like expressions, and
But this drink happened a couple weeks ago, right? Or you mean?
it happened this past week.
Oh, damn.
I was like a couple
But
of
you said
days.
you have this dream.
I had this dream a couple of years ago, and it terrified me to the point where I had to go to her gravestone and tell her to stop scaring me.
And then it stopped.
It didn't stop. It stopped after I stopped seeing the shadow.
Stop seeing the shadow or started?
It stopped after I stopped seeing whatever I saw.
Oh, okay.
That
Oh.
started it. I'm not sure if it's the same entity that I saw.
Where
this
did you
time.
see the shadow?
Remember that tall shadow guy in the last paranormal episode I saw? Or that I
Yeah.
told you guys?
Oh, the
The
one on
the
top
top
of
hat
the
guy,
roof.
right?
No.
Wait, oh, the top hat guy.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's kind of like,
Oof.
yeah.
Chills.
Because this last entity I saw at work, at my workplace, it was, I'm sorry. Ooh, I'm getting chills.
Yeah, I'm getting chills.
But yeah, it was tall. Like if you guys have not heard the last episode, I explained him to be about like 6 to 7 feet tall. Sometimes he wears a hat, sometimes he doesn't. Um, yeah, but in my dream, my grandma gave me no expressions while I was giving her a bath. She just kept on staring at me, and while I was shutting off the water, and you know how you for a bath you gotta plug it in. Well, I went to go unplug the water, and she just grabbed my hand. I will not let go, and oh, this part scares me. I literally woke up with tears and sweats, and I was hyperventilating after this dream. But she grabbed me, she would not let go. And when I saw her on her deathbed, because I actually was there, um, she, I guess all her muscle relaxed while she passed away, and her mouth was wide open. So
In real life, right?
yeah, in real life. And then in my dream, I remember her just grabbing me, and then you know how you said The Grudge, and you know how she goes like,
Yeah.
yeah. All of a sudden, she just went like her mouth just started slowly like opening, and then she just started going,
That's scary.
yeah.
Yo.
She started doing that, and then I started calling for help, but nobody heard me. And then it got to the point where I literally tried to break my arm just to get free, but I could not move at all. Like she had like I guess supernatural power inside my dream,
Yeah.
and I could not like let go at all. And oh, I'm sorry. This is very personal too, cause I really loved my grandma, and oh, but yeah, she started doing that, and then um, I just after she started doing that, I turned on the water again. After I shut it off, I turned it back on, and then I turned it on super duper hot to see if it would do anything to her while she was still doing that, but it did absolutely nothing.
You just took it like a champ,
No, it wasn't. I took it like a fucking pussy.
huh? Not you. It's like my grandma.
Oh yeah, she did. She didn't feel anything. But yeah,
You're talking about our parents' mom? Yeah.
your mom's mom.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
You were there?
yeah. I went to the.
We talked about this.
I know, but
I went to
I
the.
just wanna
I
make
went to the old people house when she passed away. They
Uh-huh.
called me over, or they called me and informed me about it, and I was like, I'm free right now, so I'm gonna go. And I saw her when she passed away, and
like took her last breath. Or
she already took her last breath. But when I was there, like I saw her when she was like gone already.
oh, so you just saw her body.
See her.
Yeah, I just saw her, I guess, like lifeless body there.
Oh,
But
it's traumatizing.
yeah, when I saw her,
Yeah.
but in my dream, she just kept on doing that, and I couldn't let go even when the water was hitting her, and it was like steaming hot water. She still wouldn't let go, and then eventually I just woke up. I was sweating, I was crying, I was hyperventilating. Um, yeah, it was a crazy dream, and this dream probably happened like a couple of days ago, and it's been recurring for like the past like 2 3 nights as well. Yeah,
Same dream.
same dream every like the past like 2 3 nights now.
I remember there was a time where I couldn't sleep because I kept having the same dream. I don't remember the dream though. I don't remember it.
I don't remember the dream though.
Yeah, but then it kept reoccurring. That's why like I'll have like 3 hours of sleep every night. And I was like, I'm not going to sleep because I know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I will say that past 2 weeks now, I've only been averaging maybe 3 to 4 hours max.
Mm-hmm.
Even if I take melatonin, I'm up. So
And melatonin,
yeah,
weak as hell.
Hmm?
Melatonin are weak.
I take
At first it was strong, but then
like 2 to 3 of them now.
yeah, mine says 2, but I've been taking 3 because
You need that sleep, dude.
yeah, I don't know. I think for me, I another reason I can't sleep is because I know if I sleep, like my day will be wasted, so I don't take naps.
Yeah, that's the reason why I also wake up early, even if I average maybe 4 hours of sleep.
You know how they say ghosts get in contact with you because they're trying to tell you something?
Yeah.
But before I go into that, let's think about it. Think about it. No, don't think about it. But
Think about that.
yeah. I can't get what I'm trying to say. So
Wait,
what I'm
you
trying to
believe
say
in
is, even if
Yes, I
You
believe
believe
in
in
ghosts.
I don't know, kind of skeptic, but I'm not trying to find out.
True.
Yeah. But
Don't wanna fuck
what I was
around
gonna
and find
say was, if there was a ghost trying to tell you something, would you try to help, or you're like, nah,
To help it or
Yeah.
it help us?
try to help it? Like,
I want to help it because I don't know if it's like something demonic
You
or
don't know if
something
it's
of the
yeah.
bad or the
Yeah.
good. I don't know which one it is.
a ghost is like, help me, Chris. It's a freaking demon.
The fucking
I'm a little girl. I need help.
Yeah. Yeah.
it's a fucking Wendigo. Fucking mimics.
It's a skinwalker,
Yo,
bro.
honestly,
Yeah. Spiritual skinwalkers.
you're not even supposed to say that word.
Yeah,
Yeah.
from
Wendigo.
yeah, like Native American. I mean, I'm not Native American, but from all the stories I've heard and all the Native Americans. Oh, well, there it goes again. Sorry for this technical difficulty. What are we gonna add in for fillers?
Wee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was just standing there, menacingly. Menacingly.
What were we talking about?
Oh, how I was explaining how from what I like the stories I've heard or like watched on YouTube, all the Native American people said we can't really say skinwalkers or Wendigos and all that stuff.
Yeah. I have a friend on Overwatch, and she's descent of Native Americans, and I
She's
asked
Native
her.
American descent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Thanks for wording it better than me. She told me.
Sorry, I
She's descent of Native American.
Yeah,
I'm a,
she's
I'm
a
a grammar
descent
head. I'm
of
sorry.
okay, whatever. Yeah, so I talked to her about like movies and Wendigos and stuff, and she was like, "Don't say that." She yelled at me for it, and it wasn't till then that
I
I
mean,
was.
for them, it's kind of sacred and
Yeah.
all that stuff too. So,
Do you guys believe in Wendigos and stuff?
I
would you call them cryptids,
I don't know.
or would you call them supernatural?
Isn't cryptids like
lizard men?
unicorns?
So aliens?
I would say they're like lizard man.
Is
Or
Bigfoot
like-
a cryptid?
I would say so.
What is a cryptid?
Yeah.
A cryptid.
What do you think I'm not
Look it up
answering?
right now.
It sounds like a leprechaun. Like something small.
Cryptid. Oop, I spelled cardoid. Cryptid. Meaning animals that cryptozoologists believe may exist somewhere in the wild.
Also, it has nothing to do with paranormal and
So it's like a myth?
It's like Bigfoot, lizard man, mothman,
unicorns.
unicorns.
I mean,
narwhals. No, I'm fucking. They're real.
yeah, they're real.
Dogs, cat.
But do you guys believe in like the supernatural, like Wendigos? And
Yeah.
I don't.
My reason why I believe it is it's written. It's not like
It's been
ev-
told for
yeah, it's
generations.
been yeah,
Yeah, and it's like if everyone's talking about it, it must be real.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
'Cause if I'm in America and I'm talking about it,
Like,
and
there-
someone's in like the UK and they're talking about the same thing, it's like it must be real then.
well, it's also like the natives. They
We're
hunted
speaking
them,
on this
no?
off of speculation, you guys. So
We're not
yeah.
experts.
We're not
They
experts.
yeah they tell stories about them, like since like forever. No,
Maybe it's just
Yeah.
a story to
Like
scare.
even I guarantee
yeah, like
you,
the boogeyman story.
guarantee
But
you,
there's a
even before we colonized America, they had these stories going.
yeah, there's truth to myths.
Yeah.
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 Like for all we know, a Wendigo is like just a guy who's just a cannibal who murdered people.
Or yeah, in the cold.
Yeah.
Probably just starved, ate their friend or something.
Yeah, and then or they just like eating
You
people.
guys talking about? You guys talking about the game?
No, which no, like
Most-
like you know
From
how
the stories I hear, most Native Americans say like to become a Wendigo, they had like eaten or cannibalized someone.
yeah. No, but I'm just talking about like a human, just really crazy human, just started
On-
killing
on
people
basalt?
and eating them. Yeah. Like imagine you just go camping and then there's
So
like
it's
stories.
like,
It's just a
uh,
normal guy who's just
would you
cracked.
say it's like who's that one serial killer that ate or
Jeffrey
cannibalized?
Dahmer?
Was it Jeffrey Dahmer? No, there's another guy.
Can you even say Jeffrey Dahmer?
Teddy
I don't know.
Ted Bundy?
Ted Bundy. Yes, Ted Bundy.
He ate people?
I believe so.
Yeah,
And
like
he also made like chairs and doorbells out of like skin of people.
Oh yeah. Well, is it Ted Bundy?
I believe it was Ted Bundy.
I know who you're talking about. It's under the name.
but you guys know what I'm saying though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could just be some psychotic person who just loves and he got away with it with a lot of people before they put him down or whatever.
Maybe.
And
Or
then
still
it was
exists.
like
Oh,
a
he's still here. Or still alive.
yeah, and it could just be like a story that people tell their kids, like, "Hey, don't go in the woods because
There was
some
one thing I
psychotic
wanted to
person's
bring up,
gonna
you guys.
kill you and eat you."
There was one thing I want to bring up that's kind of related to this. I was not here when this happened, and I really want to know what happened because everybody has told me different things and different perspectives on stuff. Remember when I went to boot camp and I was not here and you guys went camping?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I was gonna bring that up.
What did you guys?
Well, I
what
was
did-
asleep.
What did you guys hear, or what did everybody else tell you guys?
I don't. I was asleep.
So
But
was
what
I.
I heard is, in the middle of the night, they heard like a scream.
It wasn't a scream. It was more like a
Were you up?
like a
Andy?
cry. I was
Oh, I
dead
guess
asleep.
it's a cry.
You were dead asleep.
Yeah, because when we're in the woods, I like to be the first one to sleep because
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. So I'm the only one up and hearing hella shit around my fucking tent. So I try to tire myself up by swimming as much as I can or like hiking as much as I
Just
can.
waking up as early as possible.
Waking up as
and
early as possible.
Doing everything. Yeah.
Yeah. I try to get the little sleep. That's what I try
You're
to
trying
do.
to sleep first. You don't experience the rest of the.
Yeah, I don't want
That's a
to
scary
experience
night,
what
huh?
everybody else experienced.
Yeah, but here's the thing about that. It scared Caitlin so bad that she didn't want to go to sleep the next day, and I think they left early. They went back home.
No, they left Cindy as us.
No, there was a group of people that left.
Uh.
Yeah, there was.
There was.
Yeah, there was a group of.
I think
Well, I'm not sure. I don't know.
Yeah.
the thing is, the crazy thing is, like, it's not just our family that heard it, because
There were campers across the street and
there's
everything.
a road, right?
Were they closer to it?
I think so. From
I
what?
think that's what everybody said. Everybody said that. Okay, well, okay. Let me like
Draw it out.
draw it out for you, because the road is right here, and then on the left side going up the mountain, going up is where we're sleeping at, and then on the right side is where the other campers are sleeping at. But then on their side,
It's just
after like a couple trees, it opens up wide.
into
Open
like a
field. Yeah.
It's an open field.
for them.
Yeah, for them. And they said,
How far does the field go? Does it like end off into like more trees?
yeah,
in the
it ends
background?
up more trees. But what I remember, what they said was, it sounded like it was on their side, going through the grass.
So it was like in the field.
Yeah, that's what I remembered.
Yeah, they said it was a coyote. I don't think it was a coyote.
You
It
guys-
sounded nothing like one
Yeah, but
from
you
what
were-
I've
you were
heard. I didn't hear it, but no, but
From what we heard.
yeah, from what
Could you guys try mimicking it?
I
No.
I don't remember.
Okay.
But here's the thing: my mom, I wanted to hear what it sounded like, and my
You
mom,
guys still got a recorder.
yeah, my mom tried looking for the sound on YouTube everywhere, and she said she couldn't find a sound like that anywhere.
That's kind of.
Yeah.
I recently spoke about this to my mom because my uncle got me into a show called Sasquatch Chronicles, and I've been listening to that a lot. And they play a lot of sounds on there. And this one time I showed my mom an episode where they played a Bigfoot sound, I think. And my mom was like, "That's nothing like it." So she went on Netflix and found another show that she was watching about the paranormal stuff.
Yeah.
And she's like, "This is what it sounded like." So
So you guys think it's Bigfoot?
I don't know.
Oh, do you believe in Bigfoot?
Do I believe in Bigfoot? I don't know. I've never heard anything. I smelled stuff in the woods, but I don't know if that's Bigfoot or not.
Feces.
It might just be a dead animal. Do you believe it?
I don't know. I don't.
I don't believe it.
Yeah, I'm not.
I will say I'm a believer in anything until someone can prove me wrong.
Well, same thing, but it's the opposite.
Yeah, like
don't
seeing is
believe it.
believing, or
I
like.
don't believe it until I see it. Until it's right there about to kill me.
Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense.
About to fight it off. I'll knock it out. No, I'm just kidding.
I can imagine you just freaking wrestling Bigfoot or something. Oh man, that'd be hilarious.
Have you guys seen the video of the guy punching the kangaroo?
No.
You're talking about the kangaroo that attacked the dog,
Yeah,
and
the-
the guy
yeah, the-
went up and just like, bah!
Yeah, the dog got headlocked by a kangaroo.
Yeah.
And then the guy just went up to him and just punched him in the face.
What the heck?
Yeah. Okay, I don't think I would do that, but to Bigfoot, but if he is real.
Has there been anything else that you guys experienced that was kind of strange or like?
Oh, here's a story. We went to France. You
Oh.
know- yeah.
We're in France.
So here's the thing. We went to this fair in Paris, and we left at the same time as our aunts.
No, we left before them. No, after them.
Yeah,
We left after them.
and then I swear we parked and we got out and we were just waiting. And we thought we took a detour, so because we missed an exit, so we thought they got there before us. And when we got out, I could have sworn I heard them calling us, like
We
saying,
heard.
yeah,
We
they
both
they
heard, we both heard our name being because my auntie she's French and oh she's not French she's Hmong but she's
Yeah, like-
She's
fluent
a
in French.
yeah she's a Hmong French.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it sounded like her voice because she doesn't know English. She doesn't speak that much English. So
no English at all.
Yeah.
I mean, she tries, like she knows some words
yeah,
and she'll have fun.
she
but-
has an accent. So me and Andy heard our voice being called, and then
Our
we were
names.
answering. For some reason, we were answering to it because it sounded just like my auntie.
That sounds.
and then here's the thing,
I have another story.
like
that
a couple minutes later, they weren't even in the direction where we were being
Yeah,
called.
they were behind us.
They were
No,
behind us and they just pulled
Yeah,
up.
they just pulled up because we were on the phone with our parents, and they were like, "Hey, are you guys here yet?"
What were your guys? Who drove you guys there?
It's our cousin.
Oh, okay.
Cousin's
Yeah,
boyfriend.
because
Yeah.
we after we heard our auntie calling for me and Andy,
You guys answered.
we did answer.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
it sounded
Yeah, it was her.
It was
They
her
said
voice.
our names.
yeah, and then she didn't say Andy. It's
Your guys' Hmong names?
No,
not our
no,
Hmong names,
she-
but she has an accent.
So she did say Andy, but with like a heavy French. I heard both of our names, right?
Yeah, I
And
heard.
with a heavy French accent, like Andy, like
Yeah,
and
like
Just keep.
How-
I'm sorry for the technical
wait,
difficulties.
like
but
like
keep
how
the audio
how
right.
they say Kenneth is instead of the E they say the A.
So kana.
No, like
Kenneth.
like Kenneth.
Oh.
Yeah. So we both heard.
Both of our names.
Because I heard it and he heard it and we both look at each other and we're like, oh, it's our parents. They must be in that direction.
Yeah.
Because
Were you guys walking over there or something too?
the fair is right here, but it's like it's surrounded by woods. So we were.
Yeah.
There's a trail.
Creepy.
There was a trail that goes to the fair, right? So okay, we're like, oh, okay, they must parked over there.
The trail's in the middle. The fair's in the middle of the woods.
no, it's like a park,
It's like the zoo.
but
You know,
Okay,
the zoo that
yeah,
trees
yeah,
and stuff? Yeah, it's like that.
Makes sense.
But yeah, and then my cousin called my auntie and them. They're like, "Hey, where are you guys?" And they were like, "Oh, we're about to pull up." And we're like,
We just heard them call.
"We just," and I was like, "We just heard them call our name. What do you mean they're about to pull up?" And then what do you know? They pull up behind us.
yeah,
That is.
that was so weird. It was
Scary.
trippy.
Yeah, especially in France too. Like,
That reminds me of a story when I was at my girlfriend's house, and there was a time where we were sleeping in the living room because I was uncomfortable sleeping in her room.
because you saw.
No,
Oh.
that was even before I started
Ah.
sleeping inside the room. But there was a one, if inside her living room is a big gigantic window. Like as soon as you walk in the front door, immediately on the left is a big gigantic window in the living room, and the kitchen is I guess like on the other side. So you're walking in, window, and then you walk like diagonal is the kitchen, and then there's a hallway to the right, and that leads to all the bedrooms and the bathroom and everything. But their living room's pretty big. We used to sleep on an air mattress inside the living room, and this one night I was sleeping closer to the window, and mind you, there was no blinds covering it at this time. We didn't get blinds until after this happened, and this one night I remember I was sleeping over there, and all of a sudden I heard my dad's name. Oh, I heard my dad's voice calling my name, and he's like, Chris, Chris, look over here.
Oh, that's
Look over here.
Perfect impression.
Yeah, he's like, Chris, look over here. And then I was about to answer, but you know when you're still like, you're still conscious enough to like realize, hey, I'm not sleeping, or I guess I was conscious enough to realize that I knew that I was not at my house where my dad was, and I was at my girlfriend's house, and I heard the voice coming from the window, and it told me to look outside the window.
Did you look?
I did not look. Actually, I did, but I didn't tell anybody.
I
that
feel like when someone tell us not.
I didn't answer, but I looked.
Yeah. I don't
Because you know how for like Hmong culture and stuff, you're not really supposed to answer back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess I was conscious enough to realize that I'm not at my girlfriend's house. I'm not gonna answer, but I did peek, and immediately I just turned around. I told my girlfriend not to turn towards the turn towards the window, and I just like just pray with me for a little bit. Just pray with me for a little bit. I saw something. I heard something call my name, and the following morning, we told everybody in the household like, "Did you guys hear something walking outside or anything like that?" And they're like, "No." So
I feel like the white person with me will be like,
let's investigate.
let's investigate because
Yeah. Kenneth and I, we were talking about ghost exploring or like exploring, haunted places.
I thought about that
And
before.
we were telling each other, that sounds kind of fun.
Who's gonna trip each other first?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like because people say that weak-minded people are the one that gets attachment and not weak-minded, not attachment, but then like get like possessed.
Like vulnerable.
Yeah,
They're more
Yeah,
vulnerable.
the vulnerable.
more vulnerable.
They're easily to be persuaded by stuff. But then I feel like me, Andy,
You guys are strong-willed.
I think, yeah. But then I don't know. We just haven't experienced it enough to say that we are strong enough because
Yeah.
we never know.
We only think that because
'Cause we know some people in our family that are super vulnerable to a lot of stuff, which is not, we don't mind.
Like-
It's not bad, but
like
it's-
with me and Kenneth, if something bad happened to us, we're not depressed or sad. We're just like, oh, okay, damn, that's a
it
bummer.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
I think
Life goes on.
I think I'm the complete opposite because when something affects me, like what's been happening like the past like 2-3 weeks.
Yeah.
You're getting fed. You're getting
Yeah,
weaker and
feeding
I
weaker.
feel
them.
like I'm getting drained,
Yeah.
and I hate to say it, but it's probably gonna happen tonight again.
And that's the thing. A lot of spirits, they attach to you and they feed on you until you're at your weakest.
Until you're at your weakest, and then
Yeah,
that's,
they make you have nightmares so you can't sleep. You'll be easily angered. So I don't know. Maybe you should.
I tried taking a break at certain things already.
Yeah, I don't know, because that used to happen to me. But then, I don't know how I overcome it was, I just don't care. Because when I'm tired,
Yeah.
when I'm tired,
Get tired.
someone bothers me, I get angry. I'm like, bro, don't mess with me. I'm sleeping.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Because this one night we were in Arizona, and then we just finished watching The Grudge, and I have a crazy
What's
mind.
with you in the garage, bro?
I don't know. I don't know. I just have a crazy mind.
I think it kind of goes with both of us because when it's complete quiet,
Excuse
my
me for a
mom,
little bit. My dogs are whining.
when it's completely quiet, my mind is everywhere. It's like
Yeah, like
thinking constantly, every possibility, everything's just thoughts and thoughts, and they fill my mind. And if it's one negative thoughts, then it's like a train reaction. It just keeps going negative, negative until it's like really, really negative. And I don't know if that happens to you.
yeah, every night.
So you'll have to just put something on in the background. Like for me, I put on a show called Supernatural.
Yeah, more ghost stuff, more paranormal stuff.
Yeah, and I sleep to that because I know every episode so well where
I know every line. I know everything.
yeah, well, I know every episode to that show.
He watches
So-
so much that it's like
So when I sleep, what I do is I close my eyes and I listen to the episode and I just picture in my head. I know everything that's gonna happen. I know the detail of the place, the setting. So it's like I'm watching the show in my head.
what does that have to do with what we're talking about? Or is it? Or are you
Oh,
talking about background noise?
Yeah, I'm talking about
Oh.
background noise. Yeah, so I can't sleep in silence.
I can't either, but for the past this year, I've been sleeping. Well, I don't sleep with silent. I sleep on the phone with my girlfriend, so I don't know if that's silent. But she doesn't talk.
Yeah,
So
but
it is silent.
she does move a lot though. I remember.
Sure.
Like, doesn't she sometimes snore and stuff? Because I know when you and I shared rooms.
Well, I'll be back. You could keep the podcast going by yourself.
Yeah.
So what's going on?
So I was saying,
Dogs.
Kenneth and I, we were talking about how we have just a thinking mind, a constant thinking mind. So if it's complete quiet, complete silent,
You guys will constantly think like, why is it so quiet?
yeah, or we'll just be tuned into our mind. So if
feel
we're
like I'm
having
like that
negative
too.
thoughts, it will just keep going negative, negative until it's like scary
Until you're at
negative.
your lowest point.
Yeah,
I feel like I think I'm like that too.
yeah. So that's why I can't sleep in silence. I always have something on, whether it's the fan.
Something to keep you busy,
Yeah,
something to keep your mind off of just complete silence.
yeah, and I have Supernatural running in the middle of the night. That's what I sleep to, cuz I know every episode so well to where I sleep and I just listen to the audio and I'll just play the scene in my head.
Play the scene.
Yeah, I know everything that's going to happen, so it helps a lot. And Kenneth is just like Supernatural is just more paranormal stuff that you're feeding into your head.
Imagination.
Yeah.
You know, I think I'm like that too, but I feel like I take it more. I would say I'm more vulnerable to it, like to my own mind, where if I think about something too much, or if I think about being so like low, I will actually hit that point.
Oh, that's not me. I don't know. I overcome it somehow. If I'm tired, I just usually fall asleep and I just don't think about it. Yeah, I usually just count in my head until I fall asleep and distract myself. I don't know what you guys do, but that's what I do. I count until like I never get past 13.
What?
I'll be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I fall asleep.
That is quick.
Yeah, I fall asleep fast.
You guys know when it's complete quiet and you're just tuning into everything around
Oh
you?
yeah, especially the house, the attic.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I hear
Oh,
the attic
but-
every night.
You know Antier's place, how we spent that summer there, and you know how in the hallway and there's the kitchen, but there's like the laundry room, and the
Oh, yeah.
flooring is hollow, so you can like really hear it.
Hear it?
And you could hear when you walk, they have the wine glass stand, and you could hear the rattling and everything. So I was the last one to sleep one time, and we were all sleeping on the floor, and I was on my phone, but then Kenneth was also going. I'm not sure if it was Nathan or Kenneth who was sleeping next to me, and they were going to fall asleep. And when they finally did, I realized I was the last one like awake. And I'm tuning in. I close my eyes. I'm trying to fall asleep.
When awake.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah,
I
and
fall asleep first.
I swear I hear. I don't know if anyone was walking because some people were sleeping in the room. You were sleeping in the room,
I
weren't
was
you?
not.
No.
I was sleeping out there in the living room with y'all,
Oh.
bruh.
And
I was an outcast with you guys.
yeah, so I hear the hollowness of the ground just like getting closer
Hear
and
the
closer.
thuds, huh? Like
Yeah, it's not like
this.
it's not a thud, but
Your footsteps on
Like-
the flooring.
yeah, I hear not footsteps, but it's just
It sounds hollow.
yeah, like the ground's being pressed down.
That's
And-
4 gigs already.
Well,
Yeah.
this is what is it, 30-minute mark?
Is it?
Yeah.
We stopped this 3 times already.
Oh, what the hell? That's fast as hell.
That's quick. Huh?
Yeah. Yeah, it's just I can't do that, so I sleep with my fan on even in the winter or whatever.
I can't sleep in the like if it's hot. I can't sleep 'cause I always have my fan on.
Well-
Even though it's like 30 degrees.
But continue.
And
You
some
just heard, you
Yeah.
just heard something.
yeah, I just felt like I heard something.
You felt like you heard something.
Yeah. But it's all in the head, You think about it too much
Yeah.
because your thoughts are just running over and over, and it just gets
Do you
deeper.
think? Do you think you manifest it because the more you think about it, the more it comes true?
Yeah.
I would say that's.
And here's
I
the
would say
thing.
that's true because you at that point. I would say your mind's already playing tricks on you.
Yeah.
Mhm. And don't forget, an old lady did pass away in the house.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing
That's
that.
what rumor is.
The one that we went to,
Yeah.
and the one they're still at.
Yeah.
What the heck?
You didn't know that? I thought
I
you
did
knew
not
that.
know that.
That's why I was so spooked that year when we
Ev-
went there.
Everybody knows about that.
Yeah.
So
I'll be in
guess
the
that
bathroom.
you-
You know the bathroom's super small
So you're telling me I was the only one that was like trying to be.
by yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
'Cause
the heck?
you were by yourself.
I was
and
by
you'd
myself
go out.
most of the time over there.
Yeah. It's an old lady, and then They said
Wasn't it the bathroom?
the hallway.
The hallway? Oh. Yeah, I remember, like, I'd always be the last one awake, and then...
You guys got me messed up.
Yeah, but we don't sleep there anymore.
I forgot what I was about to say. I think it was pertaining to what you were saying about the like how you were, I guess, like I totally forgot. I had a story coming.
Yeah.
Do you guys ever experienced sleep paralysis?
Once.
Once.
Yeah.
I used to have it every night for like a year.
I've been having it like these past like 2 weeks as well.
But I know when it's coming now. I have it so much that I know when it's coming.
That's kind of weird because I feel like I'm at that point as well.
Yeah,
too.
but it's like sometimes I'm so tired that I don't even care. I just sleep through it. I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, here it comes. And I just sleep through it, and then
You know, that's exactly what it said to me when I first got it, or my first time. It was only a couple months ago when I had my cat Onyx. Onyx would sleep on my chest, so like there's weight on my chest. And the night before we were talking about like, horror stuff. And I remember that dream. There was Pennywise?
yeah, I hate Pennywise.
Pennywise,
oh, you hate clowns.
I do hate clowns in general.
yeah, but Pennywise, he
You was on chess.
he wasn't on my chest. But I heard
doing the
this
dance,
is
bro?
this is what he said. He was opening up a door and it was just like a black door. And he said, "Here it comes." And then I woke up.
Oh, I remember that you said.
I woke up and I couldn't scream or anything. Like I was like I couldn't scream. I felt some like pressure on my
It
chest.
was probably like you were screaming at the top of your lungs, but nothing was coming.
Yeah.
out, huh?
Like, and that's the thing that triggered me because it said, "Here it comes," and then bam, my eyes open, and it just I was so spooked. But
my eyes.
you know how cats purr?
Yeah.
So that's the only thing that kept me awake. That's the thing that put me in control because I focused on a sound.
Onyx, huh?
Yeah, and I heard
Onyx.
purring. Yeah, I heard purring, and I'm like,
I know.
okay, that's
Wasn't
just my
Onyx a
cat.
guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember you telling me.
Guy.
Well, a male cat. But I remember you telling me that male cats are more affectionate too.
Yeah.
And with Nathan's cat, there's been times where I think it's been 2 nights now when Aqua's not here, where I would actually let damn it, what's this cat's name? Miso. I will let Miso like just wander around because I will leave my room open sometimes.
Why?
Yeah.
Like,
I lock my doors because of that one experience I had with my dad.
Oh, usually
You're our dad.
Yeah, our dad.
Quote unquote.
Our dad.
Usually I sleep in complete darkness and with the door closed. But sometimes I will leave the door open because my younger brother Sebastian, I take care of his dog because he's in Minnesota right now. But I would take care of his dog, and sometimes I will let Nathan's cat just sleep in the room with me sometimes for the hell of it. And sometimes I will leave the door open. But this one night I remember I got sleep paralysis and it felt like Miso was walking on me.
Mm-hmm.
But when I woke up, he was in the closet and I felt something walking on me.
Still, when you're awake?
Yeah, like when I was conscious and I still felt like I could not move at all.
It's like a sleep time lapse. Maybe you felt it, but then you open your eyes maybe like 30 seconds later than you thought when you felt it.
I don't know, but
Yeah,
I don't know.
maybe.
That was just creepy at the time.
There's only one time where I experienced something weird. I was sleeping. I was in a sleep paralysis state. I was dreaming I was getting choked by this guy. And then,
Damn, you wouldn't live then. I'm kidding.
I dreamt that I was getting choked by this guy, and then I couldn't breathe, and I woke up, and then because I felt like you were on top of my chest, because in my
Yeah.
dream you were on top of my chest choking me for some reason, and then I woke up, and then I was breathing heavily. That was the scariest sleep paralysis I ever got. That's about it.
Because it was me.
It was you. I'll beat the shit out of you.
Oh, and you know
It
what?
was you.
You know what really scares me? other than
Oh,
like,
really grinds my gear?
Yeah. So when it comes to like horror movies, you know how they show like dead people face, rotting face and stuff. But what really gets me is distorted faces. Like
The eyes go super big.
no, you know like Truth or Dare, the Snapchat filter face? That scares me. I don't know why. Or
Okay, what Henry's trying to say, remember that scene in Pennywise where there's a picture and the picture's like that?
Oh yeah, and it started just moving and distorting into like real life. Have you guys had that happen to you?
no,
Seen
but
something like
I
that?
just so I was watching Supernatural one night and it was I think it was season 2, Crossroad Blues.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we know.
There's it's about a demon deal and demons use hellhounds to close their deals. The hellhounds go get the client and they
In the
kill them,
show.
drag them to hell in the show. Yeah, and before your time's up, when a hellhound's close, they start seeing things like distorted faces, like their jaws like all like
Like messed up.
yeah, and everything. And I was sleeping one night and I woke up to that scene, and then my entire like heart and soul just like
Left your
dropped.
body.
Yeah, I was like, I had chills and everything.
Yeah, I don't know why you see that show.
You know, you know how I experience a lot of things, right? There's been some times where I could see some things on the side of the road and I could see how they look like. And I will say it's kind of like that, Andy, where their whole entire image is distorted and messed up and disfigured.
Mhm. Like
But that's kind of creepy.
Do you think that plays into like the mental stability?
like stuff like this.
But that's not even like deep
That's
distortion.
not even deep distortion, though.
Uh,
I'm talking about like the things I see in real life. I think I see in real life is like burnt bodies and like
The one that terrifies me, I think I told you the story before. But when I was younger, like a kid, like a 3-4 year old,
you still remember this?
and yeah, because it's like embedded into my brain.
Into your soul at this point.
Yeah, it's like in the back of my. I think I told this story before about me living in an apartment when I was a kid. And
Oh yeah, yeah.
it was like it was,
Yeah,
the
it was the last episode.
yeah.
You said it was a woman that you saw, right?
Yeah.
That was like burnt.
Yeah, once every year or two, I'll see her.
Even now.
Even now, it's kind of weird.
You know, that kind of reminds me. Have you guys? I know we're Hmong, but do you guys believe in the Hmong superstition where if you do like a blood bond with somebody, they will come after you after death?
no, I've
Do you
never
guys
heard of
believe
that.
that?
I never heard about that.
You guys never heard of that?
Uh,
It's like you tell, like, let's say you're lovers in the past life, right? And then you do a blood bond with them, but then they're like, let's make sure we're forever together in life or death. Like, you do a blood bond with them, like, I don't know, you mix
I
blood
think
or
I might have
whatever.
heard of this. Yeah.
Yeah, and then eventually, like, when you're still alive in your current life, they'll, like, I guess supernatural wise come after you and eventually take your life.
That's so fucked up.
Would-
Alright, it's not my fault you die first.
Oh yeah. Pause. Like this is what I mean. Like
I haven't seen that, but I have seen.
Is someone opening their mouth super wide?
no, but the face was distorted. It was just like, and
Messed up.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
like
That's like my dream. What I just told about our freaking grandma.
yeah.
I was. Whew. I swear, I'm gonna have another nightmare this night, man. It's been like 2.5 weeks, and I still have some stuff happening to me. Please pray for me, y'all. I need help. Give me send me some money. I need money to cure it.
He's gonna dream about money, right? Switch your dream up, dream about money.
Yeah. No, Nah, I'm
Oh.
messing with y'all, but I would love the support.
You know, suicide. How they say suicides don't go to.
Who don't go to heaven, they go
Yeah,
to hell.
yeah. So
How would they know?
I forgot. I forgot my point, but
I think
never mind, I
think we
can't-
should just wrap this up. We've been going for a while too.
Think so?
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm having fun.
I am having fun. I ain't gonna
Okay.
lie. This is a really good
Yeah.
episode.
okay.
Because I know it's just three of us. We're carrying this shit, okay? We're carrying
We're
this.
trying.
Yeah.
We're
trying.
super low energy right now for some reason.
It's been a long day, to be honest.
But before
Yeah,
we
dude.
close, though, oh
Well, we're not gonna close right away. We still gotta do a wrap up. I'm
Yeah.
gonna get this audio in. We're gonna have to find fillers for all this.
yeah.
We
But-
just need a better camera at this point.
Before we end things off, this is an interesting question, because you know it's what we've been talking about before the podcast.
Paranormal.
So it's really related to that. It's like souls and stuff. So you know how humans have souls,
Mhm.
and every soul is unique. So what if you get cloned? Does that clone have a soul?
I don't think so.
No?
I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know.
And
Where would it come from?
yeah, here's
It's like
what.
saying, if I made AI, does AI have a soul?
That's true
Well,
too.
obviously it doesn't, but we're talking about we're talking about humans, you know.
But then wait, if you're a clone, that means you're a actual human being.
Have you guys heard of? I'm sorry, we're going off topic a little bit, but have you guys heard of them taking parts of your stomach and or not parts of your stomach, but like parts of dogs' stomachs, and they make clones of the actual dog? They look exactly the same, exactly like
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like,
Do you think that'll be the same dog,
I don't
or
know.
or? Damn, that's interesting.
Do we
Now
even have a soul? Is it
Yeah.
even real?
I don't know.
Because if we are cloned and then the person are just like us, is that being a part of my soul went to them?
Yeah, here's what my girlfriend said, because I asked her the same question, and she said, maybe every part of your
Didn't you
body.
send this into the group chat like
Yeah.
not long ago. Was this while you were still like half asleep or something?
Yeah. I was like,
It was
I'm
hot.
sorry. I'm sorry about that. It's my dog.
I wake
didn't
up
hear
really
that.
early, like to babysit, and I have to like light sleep. So I was just in my thoughts, and I was like, if I was just random
You get
thought.
cloned.
Yeah.
Do they have a soul too?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was doing. No, but my girlfriend said that maybe every part of your body has a fragment of your soul. So if like your DNA has like a part of your soul in it, so if you get cloned, that clone has that small piece of your soul.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Some really deep thoughts.
I don't know.
Cause you know how there's like spiritual ties
Could
where
could I ask what you guys take before you guys wake up or go to sleep?
Does that mean that? Does that mean that we don't even have a soul then?
I don't know.
no here
Because
yeah.
if you take part of my soul, how does that even work?
So here's the thing. You know how
What if you sell your soul?
they say there's like
That's not
ties,
bad.
like if you when you die, like a lock of hair can keep you keep you around, keep your spirit around, or like if you spill blood somewhere and it never
That's
gets
like
washed.
part of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Supernatural.
No, but even in
I
real
feel
life they
like-
do that. Like
I don't know. Being me with all I experience, I feel like all this shit is true.
But then how could you have two souls then? Does that mean you can control your
I don't think it's just two souls. I think a rep.
It's two separate souls.
I don't think it's your soul. I think it's a remnants of you, of your
yeah.
while you are still alive. So maybe like a fragment of you, like an expression of yourself while you're
Oh.
still alive.
Like Chucky in the show.
That's his soul though. That's his soul.
Yeah, but in the show there's
There's
multiple
multiple
Chuckies.
Chuckies.
Yeah.
That's because he split his soul.
Yeah, he
Multiple
split his soul.
Chuckies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's multiple.
He's
Chuckies.
yeah.
There's a whole factory.
There's a whole yeah. There's a whole
factory
Have you
of
watched the show?
Chuckies. There's a whole
Have
factory.
you watched season 2?
Huh?
Have you watched season 2?
I have no watched season 2.
Season 2 is crazy.
But there's a whole factory of Chuckies.
Yeah.
Kenneth.
Oh,
They
okay.
they were
Maybe
they
it's
were
like
gonna
that.
ship Chucky was gonna ship himself all around the country,
around the-
to
all
take
around the
over
world.
yeah, he was gonna take over the world.
If you take a fragment of my soul, it's my actual soul.
But here's the thing:
The clone of my
each
soul.
each Chucky had their own
Their own
Thoughts.
personality and
yeah,
thoughts and
personality.
everything.
Yeah. So
I'm sorry. Let me take care of this, you guys. I'm not sure if you hear the dog in the background, Andy.
yeah,
Yeah. My bad. Let me take care of that. I'm sorry, y'all.
but isn't that interesting?
That's just so weird.
So yeah, it's like
How does that work? Wait, so does it take, like, let's say it takes my angry side?
no, no. I mean, those are like no. That's just like you know like I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that works because there's a lot of lore and movies and
'Cause-
shows where
So
they
that plays a part.
yeah where-
Because you know they clone the sheep. I forgot the sheep's name. How does that work?
no
Don't you know about the sheep?
no I don't know
The
about
first
this.
thing they cloned.
What's up?
The sheep that they cloned.
I know nothing about that.
I think it's so weird. And the first thing people ever clone is a sheep. I forgot the name.
You guys want to wrap it up? Or do you guys want to keep it going?
We can wrap it up. Yeah, let's wrap it up.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's it.
Wait,
You
what?
Huh?
You guys didn't even finish. What do you guys think? Okay, what do you guys think about cloning if they have or don't have a soul?
I honestly
Do you think they have a soul?
I don't
Do you
think
think
so.
clones have a soul?
I don't think so.
Do you think clones have a soul?
Mm,
Or do you think their personalities are dead?
I think your personality's dead.
But they're you.
They're not me.
Because you're yourself?
Myself, yes.
Okay, I don't know. Sorry. What do you guys think? What do you guys think?
Leave it down in the comments
Yeah,
below.
leave it down. I want to know what other people think.
Leave it down in the comments below.
If you clone someone, does it have your soul or does it have no soul or someone else's soul or someone's soul that is lingering around? Leave it down
A
in the comments.
remnant.
A remnant. But yeah.
Well,
So
I guess that wraps it up, right?
yeah, let's wrap it up.
All right.
Well, thank you for tuning in into I guess the Up and Up podcast. And my name is Christian.
Kenneth,
Andy.
please leave a like, subscribe. Please, someone just comment because our last couple videos nobody has commented, and I want to know what people think about our podcast and if they have any other topics that they want to know
Please leave
Yes.
or
topics.
want us to talk about.
Yeah, and for the comments, we need to be into the algorithm, so we need
Yeah.
you guys to comment.
Oh, and we have a Discord. If you guys want to join, nobody has joined yet because I don't think
We haven't even
We haven't even
released it
announced
publicly
We
and
link-
stuff.
Yeah, but if you guys want to join the Discord, we will link it down below.
I don't have access to that. This guy has
Oh
it.
yeah,
I'm usually the
Oh, yeah,
main editor, but this guy's helping me out because I gotta go on a detachment pretty
Yeah,
soon.
I also linked our Instagram. If you guys want to follow us, you can follow us. It's down below.
We have a TikTok as well. We just haven't posted.
Yeah, we have a
anything yet.
TikTok as well. We have our personal Instagram and our channel Instagram, which I don't know if we post a few things
I think
on
we
there.
got- I think we got like 2 clips on it.
We have a Twitter.
We don't have a
We don't have a Twitter.
Nope.
But yeah, if you guys have any questions, just text one of us. You can text me. I'm always on my phone. So yeah.
If you're family, you know our numbers.
Yeah, if your family, let us know too, please, because we want to know.
Give us your inputs.
Yeah, so what we need to
Beef
improve
topics.
on. What we need to improve on,
Yes.
because we don't know what. Because I feel like we aren't.
I would say we're lacking in some. certain
Yeah, because I feel like we're still noticing the camera. We can't talk and be ourselves right now. So leave it down. Let us know.
To be honest, I think that's the main part we need to work on.
Text us. Text me
Anyways.
so I can text everybody and tell them what we need to work on. Yeah, everything will be down here.
But for the people that aren't family, feel free.
Feel
Like,
free.
subscribe,
Join Discord.
follow, share, join the
If you
Discord.
guys have any questions on Discord, I'm on Discord every day. So
We're all on Discord every day.
yes, so I would.
Yeah.
I'm active.
Okay.
All right. Well,
All right.
that wraps it up. See you guys. Welcome
Yep.
to Up and Up Podcast. Up and Up.